Module Overview. The HIPAA Security Rule, finalized in 2003 and enforced in 2005, is a federal mandate that complements the HIPAA Privacy Rule by setting forth national standards to safeguard electronic protected health information, ePHI. While the Privacy Rule governs what information is protected, the Security Rule governs how that information must be secured in electronic environments. This module aims to provide you with a deep understanding of security frameworks, risk assessments, and technical protocols, knowledge of administrative, physical, and technical safeguards, awareness of cybersecurity threats, intrusion tactics, and response strategies, the ability to design security management programs aligned with HIPAA and global compliance standards, e.g., ISO 27001, NIST, GDPR. This module is critical for healthcare IT staff, administrators, compliance officers, and third-party service providers who are responsible for handling ePHI. Module Content 1. What is the HIPAA Security Rule? The HIPAA Security Rule requires covered entities and business associates to implement administrative, physical, and technical safeguards to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability CIA triad of electronic protected health information, ePHI. Key purposes: prevent unauthorized access or breaches, detect potential threats and vulnerabilities, respond to security incidents, document policies and risk mitigation efforts. The security rule is technology neutral. It does not prescribe specific software or hardware, but requires reasonable and appropriate protection based on organizational size, complexity, and resources. 2. The CIA triad, foundational principles: confidentiality, preventing unauthorized access or disclosure, integrity, ensuring information is not altered or destroyed improperly, availability, ensuring authorized personnel have timely access to ePHI. These three pillars form the bedrock of any data security policy, and HIPAA mandates that they are implemented throughout all levels of electronic health information systems. 3. Categories of HIPAA safeguards. HIPAA's security rule defines three classes of safeguards. A. Administrative safeguards. These are policies, procedures, and documentation designed to manage workforce conduct and access to ePHI. Includes security management process, risk analysis, risk management, assigned security responsibility workforce security, e.g., clearance, training, supervision, information access management security awareness, and training contingency planning, evaluation, and documentation. B. Physical safeguards. These relate to protection of electronic systems, equipment, and data from physical threats. Includes facility access controls, workstation use and security policies, device and media controls, disposal, reuse, movement. C. Technical safeguards. These involve technology and related policies for protecting ePHI and controlling access to it. Includes access control, unique user IDs, emergency access procedures, audit controls, hardware, software tracking of activity, integrity controls, transmission security, encryption, integrity checks. 4. Risk analysis and risk management organizations must conduct regular risk assessments to identify vulnerabilities and implement measures to reduce risks to a reasonable and appropriate level. Risk analysis must include evaluation of the likelihood and impact of potential risks, identification of vulnerabilities and threats, assessment of current security measures, determination of the level of risk, documentation of all findings and mitigation efforts. Risk management is a continuous process and must be revisited whenever systems or operations change. 5. Common security threats: phishing attacks and email spoofing, ransomware and malware infections, man-in-the-middle attacks during data transmission, insider threats, accidental or malicious misuse by staff, theft or loss of devices, laptops, USBs, smartphones, unpatched software vulnerabilities. Organizations must implement multi-layered defense strategies, including firewalls, antivirus programs, access monitoring, and employee training to mitigate these threats. 6. Cybersecurity. Best practices for HIPAA compliance. Enforce strong password policies and multi-factor authentication, MFA. Use data encryption, AES 256 or higher, for all ePHI in transit and at rest. Install and update firewalls and intrusion prevention systems, IPS. Perform routine system vulnerability scans. Maintain detailed audit logs of all user activity. Conduct regular employee security awareness training. Establish and test incident response plans and breach notification protocols. 7. Breach Notification Rule. Linked concept. While technically a separate rule under HIPAA, the Breach Notification Rule is closely tied to the Security Rule. It requires entities to notify HHS, affected individuals, and sometimes the media when a breach involving unsecured ePHI occurs. International Accreditation Alignment Standard Aligned Concepts, ISO 27001, Risk Assessments, Access Control, Business Continuity, NIST SP 853, System Security, Contingency Planning, Incident Response, CPD, CEU, CME, Security Awareness Training, Ethical Data Handling, GDPR, Data Protection by Design, Breach Reporting, HITECH Act, US, Enhanced Enforcement of ePHI Security Measures,